McNemar test using the software STATA. McNemar test is used to determine whether there is a statistically significant difference in proportion between paired data. So, this test shows whether there is a significant change in nominal data before and after an event or shock. Let's see an example in STATA. How can we perform this McNemar test? This is a STATA data file, and my research question is that whether COP26 environmental debate has significant impact on the perception of introducing electric car on mandatory basis. So before the COP26 environmental debate, we have surveyed here 300 respondents, and some of them before this conference they are in support for introducing electric car on a mandatory basis, and those who support we actually indicated by 1, and who did not support we indicate this as 0. And then after the COP26 environmental debate, we again questioned the same respondents. Okay, so there is no change of that respondents, and then we can see there are some changes in the response of these respondents. So I think there is a change in perception. So for example, after the debate, the first respondent who previously in support of introducing electric car, they said no, so it becomes 0. On the other hand, like respondent 3, previously they did not support introducing electric car on a mandatory basis, but now after the debate they support this proposal. Now the question is whether there is significant difference of the perception between these two groups, okay, before and after the COP26 environmental debate. So if I show this data in a table, then I can get this table. So this table is like that: before support not support, after support not support. So this table actually shows the result of that data. So if I read this table, this 170, this means 170 respondents previously they support introducing mandatory electric car, and they also support after the debate. However, those who previously support introducing mandatory electric car after the debate, 71 of them does not support now. On the other hand, previously who did not support, among them 34 now support introducing electric car on a mandatory basis, and then previously who did not support that mandatory electric car introducing, now they still remains in their opinion, that is not supporting. Now we need to determine whether this difference is statistically significant. So to do this, we need to run McNemar test in STATA. So if we want to do this, I need to type under the command option of STATA mcc and then before and then after. So mcc that is the main command for the McNemar test. And before, that means the before respondents, what they said. So before this, the environmental debate, and after the response we get after the conference. So if I press enter, I'll get this result, and this exactly the same table that we have shown here. Okay, so this is the before and this is the after, this is the support, this is the not support, this is the support, and this is not support. And we already get this response from 300 total respondents. And as I told earlier, how to interpret this result. Now if I looked at the significance, and you can see the p-value here, the p-value is less than 1%. So even you can say it is less than 0.01. So this means that our result is statistically significant. In other words, COP26 environmental debate has significant impact on the perception of introducing electric car on mandatory basis. Thank you.